Trinidad and Tobago is part of a 90-country forum where it is agreed that terrorism, terrorist financing, and money laundering are international crimes and should be addressed with international cooperation. Well, that's according to the Minister in the Office of the Attorney General, Fitzgerald Hinds.
In the Global Forum, they look at legislation in each of the 90 countries, including Trinidad and Tobago, and in our case, they determined that our legislation was not sufficiently acute to meet with the circumstances of the time. So all of the 90 countries, including Trinidad and Tobago, must get your legislation in place and up to a certain standard. Otherwise, there will be implications for us among that group, the so-called Global Forum.
And that being the case, Minister Hinds said Trinidad and Tobago had to comply to avoid being blacklisted. He said the purpose of the terrorism bill is twofold.
To satisfy our international obligation, as I've explained, and secondly, to create a legislative platform to ensure that when persons try to finance, become members of terrorist groups, conduct training, participating in training, go to places where there is training and hostility in that regard, we could deal with them from a legal standpoint, prosecute them, and put them where they ought to be. So,
had we not complied by passing the Anti Terrorism Bill, Minister Hinds said we would not have qualified for the type of support which enabled the authorities to foil the Carnival terror plot earlier this year. Minister Hinds was speaking on Good Morning Trinidad and Tobago.